Beautiful people, it's me, Pamela, on my YouTube. Cho, no, what's the tea? Siyahlazia. Taking the Mummy Club, season 1, episode 4. We're hoping to go until season 3, hopefully, with the mummies. So now, how it starts, remember on episode 3, we ended up with the ladies going to a late lunch. Imagine they're calling it dinner. I think they stayed there, busy saying stuff like, how akhulume nje Mrs. Mops ukuthi Tshego, they went out to Tshego tell her with the tea when she called the child wild. Yeah. So and then now they are sitting there at a late lunch, which is now dinner. I'm just like, yeah. So when they are sitting there, but now they are ganging up on Nunu Raiwabantu, who was not even maliciously talking about this thing. Yoguti nje how etshela uThixo now is telling these ladies to tell. Yazi uNunu Rai told me ukuthi how Shemo indoda kaHappy died in the car with a girlfriend. They're like, how? Really? So that was gossip, basically. They just took it to other directions and there was no need, and it didn't mean anything, the thing. And the Unura is trying to tell them, no, it doesn't mean anything, guys. I wasn't doing it like nothing malicious. And then after they had this dinner and this conversation, after the rage room, and they started at the rage room, sisters lo. Happy Smelani ukuthi I take out everything. Basically, it was just all for all the ladies. So Tshego organized that one. I had said on episode 3, season 1. So now they busy now. Kengapa on Nunu Rai. There was no need for that. For the dinner, and they were from the rich room. They meet up with Radile. Radile is like, hi guys, I was busy with my staff and my life. Ayo, go by me na ene. My business I don't have just one business. I was like, yes, girl. Yes. Yeah, guys. So you can just realized that after the whole thing, Tshego was trying to explain to them. I mean, it wasn't vindictive, guys. Why manje say manje uNunura fanele they must gang up on it. Like what was that for? Mrs. Mops is a shit stirrer, guys. Ngimboni kahle uyathanda drama sisters and uyathanda ukugambukela angene endabeni and make it hers. How so? It was gossip, most. This wasn't gossip. I need to be in the same circle. How is it gossip? Mina, that's how I see it. And guys, and then I just felt good manje it's unnecessary. I don't know, guys. Now you just anything jail. How do you feel, guys, about this? Because I just felt ukuthi manje Nunura isebenza gossip. Anyway, asho mina ankosiphi bengimchazela nje ngimbuza ukuthi hamari into eso ingenza kanjani umuntu ehambile eshadile ethuya Nelspruit, the next thing he dies in a car accident and with a girlfriend ubengixoxela usisters, and I felt for her ukuthi like ngimzwela ubhlungu, and then this is why ngixoxela. It didn't come out like that, and they have even listened to Nunura to say ukuthi lento le how did it come out, you understand? They just sisters. I mean, that was really unnecessary, guys. I don't know what you think, though. It was really, really unnecessary. But what I liked about it, in the end, Her Majesty, Happy Smelani, azangazazakwade, in the end, she had to let it go. She was just like, hey, guys, it's fine. Although they saw it as gossip and then they were ganging up on Nunura, it was so unnecessary. Like, I didn't even see why. Like, guys, like I'm saying, how did you see this thing? Because my thing is that at the late lunch dinner, explaining she didn't even finish. To tell them the story. How guys, this is what happened. Are they like, oh, about to I'm such a gossip. And she's actually not. I don't think she is. And then it goes to Tshego's mom, who arrives at Tshego's house. So they were both stylish. I mean, I like yellow and lemon. So Tshego's was wearing almost lemonish yellow dress. Nice dress, sexy, beautiful dress. And the mom also came, nice, beautiful. I love with bonding and all a blonde for that matter. I was just like, how is this? But buying the guys, they were stylish and they were beautiful. Anyway, Maragota at the end, the mom was wearing a black and white dress, right? It's actually like a a black and white shirt and a long mixed skirt. You know? The cleavage, guys, was coming out. I want to get those photos actually. Ngifuna ukunifakela zona. I was like, this man mdala for la mabele to be popping out and falling off. Like, I was just like, what's going on mdala mama leo, guys? But nani nizongitshela what you think. The boobs were basically all of them outside. I was just like, sisters, there's no need for this. You are really old. Ugogo wingani. I was just like, no, Coco. Mdala. Full of my boobs. I don't know, but I don't think I mean Apela put in complaining about those boobs. And then the next one, Happy goes to the therapist. Eshunje, like she was just telling the therapist the unhappiness around the death of her husband. Obviously, say yes, guys, it's been going on socials, on social media. It's been everywhere. Gushi with this thing, your Gucci girlfriend was there. When so she was just telling the therapist her anger and unhappiness comes from or stems from the fact that the husband was with the girlfriend. So she just felt she's betrayed. She was betrayed by the husband. She didn't even get a chance to mourn him because she's just like almost wafa une girlfriend like I don't get like she was crying there. It broke me a bit. And then she's just like, and she felt disrespected. Like, Goba obviously, I mean, siyakhuluma nathi ama-social media asiyithanda indaba sizofakaza sithi so awuseyena indoda yakhe yashona nini ne-girlfriend emotweni uyezwa manje sikhuluma kanjani. And it's not fair, guys. Umntana abantu this morning indoda yakhe akayazi kanjalo ngitheni indoda yakhe. And then after that, the therapist was like, no, fetch the children so let's in sizokhuluma, because basically she's trying to take them to a journey of healing. They need to heal nabantwana around the husband's death. Obviously, the two, I mean, Paris, who I learned today, I was just like, Paris, Paris. I got that in. As well as I'm Paris, like, really, guys? It was just like, I didn't even know that. And then Mrs. Mopsy, while we were waiting for Lokuzane, I'm going to talk about that later. Mrs. Mopsy went to a birthday photo shoot. I think sexy Sissy in black in a G-string. It's just like Sissy. Wow. But my thing was that at the end of the day, she also said, now, Mrs. Mopsy, guys, once people have children, once they have children, 3 or 4 children, you have no life. Awusazibheki wena kanti guys nathi sabantu we need to take care of ourselves. That's why some of us futhi namadoda akazi aphumele phandle ngoba ngithi manje usugogo thela ka lo gugile please ngizombona later ngiyajola uyabona ukuthi nawe awusayifaki la makeup oyifaka you're not sexy anymore uhlezi ulenga nje. I mean guys, can you just take care of ourselves? Like really? So Mrs. Mops went for a photo shoot. She was looking beautiful there. She was like, she feels confident. My bas these sexy things is like, and then she was like, the reveal of the photos when they come on, Mr. Mops is gonna see them. I was like, bro, we saw you in a G-string and some pinchos and some lingerie and some serious things there. Like, what's going on, bro? That's we saw you in the sexy. It continues with the children. And then Utiti was just mentioning to the therapist the mother compares them. Yena and her younger sister, she relates, she's always comparing them. I mean, guys, how do you compare children? And then manje lona ongazala la ekhaya wafika naye la ekhaya must feel otherwise. That's not right, guys. Those things. I was just thinking sometimes you're happy how she raises children, guys. It's shocking, actually. I mean, I didn't expect that. Maybe the mommy club. I thought we were gonna learn some things there. But so far, I'm just like this lady who is raising children like this. Guys. It was quite sad, happy when she broke down. It wasn't nice. That whole thing, how this man died with a girlfriend in the car. We've been repeating this. It's so irritating. Happy is harsh though to say to the child that she was born by a mistake. Like, how do you say things like that to children? Mistake and you wanted to abort it. How do you even go there, bruh, on TV? Chances, like, my thing is that even if but I mean, you can't be saying that to us, guys. How are we supposed to look at you? And guys, it's not right. We are trying. I've been trying not to judge her happy. She's different. I mean, but I mean, the things she says sometimes Happy went on to say, but I buy you stuff, Jay. Because really, like, that's not the child's problem. You have to buy the child's stuff. You know, how you guys, you must tell me what you guys putting in it. How do you feel about these things that Happy says when she's raising these children, the things she says? Oh, guys, like, who says that? And the children, we brought them to this world. We must buy those things for them. We can't they can't feel like we are bribing them. We have to do that. Those things, we have to buy them. They are not doing us a favor. The thing is that Happy guys really needs to change how she's raising these children. I'm still gonna talk about it later. So now we go to the nannies. The nannies metige lababa baratile or Barbara Ratile no Rai, and then they left the nannies to chill. But I think no Rai was going to the gym. She said she wanted to do some exercises. How the nannies now started to talk about boyfriends? I'm like, wow, guys. Omunye boyfriend is in Zim. They actually hit it off, these two, because I need them both from Zimbabwe. So the other one's just like, my boyfriend, I'm something the man getting you guys. The other one's like, why would you do that? So Barbara, like, I don't understand why she's keeping the boyfriend the man. She's like, and her logic around Umjolo. And then hi guys, she was saying things like, hi, mina nje boyfriend and there is no man anymore. So imagine you must have a man that's gonna be asking money from you because I was a because also the whole thing who says that? What guys? She was saying things like that. I am a daughter in any case. I was saying, I enjoy Nanje and Gamfun long beg. I was just like, guys, no. I don't even want to go to things like that is why other people will end up on Abantu because it's the whole thing you abang right. It's the whole thing you're good. I know, don't give try and no mean shy. Oh, you like for real? No mean shy so much with your calomul or mush. Guys, we don't know the unknown. Can we start other things that are waking? Please. Yeah, sometimes I'm new 1,000. I'm just like, this nanny guys, I get serious my life. Ubeja a boyfriend, I'm just like, I'm done. Just now, nani ningitshele indaba uthi ngale ndaba kanini bejaring the boyfriend. I'm just like, I don't know about that, guys. Nokuthi ena amadoda awasekho, so she must stay with this guy who's forever asking money from her. It doesn't even look like it's 50-50, this thing. He takes a walk, he and the dog and Titi, they taking the walk. Is like Titi, ngifonela into zama-visa, they're gonna come soon, and then I'm also busy with the passport because she didn't get the visa because the passport is expiring in September, Titi. So they're gonna wait for that because she must go and see her dad in Nigeria because the dad, the way I see it, how they actually they were relating the story, the dad stayed here. Obviously, they met here with Happy when they had the child. I think it looks like now the dad moved back to Nigeria. Remember, I mentioned him no Happy last week. Yeah, you have no limits. You have no limits. Those are crazy things, guys. Happy is now saying stories like, I know, I didn't want to reach out to this guy after he moved to Nigeria because the child was, I didn't want to disturb my marriage, but the child needed to know they're dead, guys. And the mothers do those things, guys. There are even mothers who go as far as saying your dad died. Like, who even does things like that? Why would you deny children their fathers, guys? It's not right. Kufanele ukuthi amtshele umduduzi ukuthi no, ubaba ngane kufanele abone ingane yakhe. It's as simple as that. Angitsho ngithi omtshela nale ngane at the end of the day. I want to talk a bit about Happy needing to change how she's raising these children. Not everything is about her. And her children are not an extension of her. Every time she's like, me. It can't be about her every time. Let me she brought these children to this world. Because sometimes she comes across as a narcissist and a bully. That's just my thing to the children. And that's not right. And make them feel otherwise. Like, guys, really, Paris is not even 2 years. You say things like this. Guys, like, no man about like, it's not funny, guys. It's her job to make them feel loved. She's not doing them a favor. Remember, I said earlier on, she's not doing them a favor. You brought them to this world. You need to take care of them. And stop bribing children. It's not right. Stop making excuses. Sisters, just raise the children in a proper manner. Mina, I'm actually tired of judging uHappy around the children and how she's raising them. Nalo yasisi futhi omunye uThego onengane ihamba ilikha amakhekhe abantu bese yakwata amayithi your children are wild. Yabo ukuthi uzokwata. So it's tiring. Nama ngisathandi guys ukujajana nabantu around their children. But nje khona ezinye izinto uHappy just uyenza kakhulu. So uRatile ke goes and meet her friend ke at High Park corner. Oh, her name is Thego naye. Kanti nomunye uThego futhi manje in this new group ke. Aqaleke naye hlebaring about these girls. Why can't you just say, I know ngizokumema eBrian yami 4 pipe girls Bri and whatever uzoba ne 4 pipe liyakha lobelesha ukuthi they gonna go and have a convoy. Ngoba after that lunch dinner sort of after the reach a room wathi kubona no guys, I want to invite you to a posh Bri in a 4 pipe convoy. Was also happy. So man ngingenayo ke 4 pipe imoto 4 pipe. So now what's gonna happen? Ubathi abanye ongeza ngebhayisikili lakho or you can get a lift. But I mean that's just a joke nje. But yeah, so ke uyamtshela ke lo Thego ke umngani wakhe abazana naye ngento zamabhizinisi and whatever. Ukuthi no sisters, I'm also inviting you. I've met people or actually this girl ukuthi no, I know Mrs. Mobs. I guess guys, who doesn't know Mrs. Mobs? Ngoba Mrs. Mobs why kule ya Housewives of Johannesburg ayine drama khona nabangani bakhe labayinabo lapho. Njoba ke say nala new friends. But what is nice with Mommy Club is ayikho le drama le ofile ukuthi like this thing could have been controlled, the entire childish. These are crazy things. You're right. I find Jamie Johannesburg. Johannesburg. Housewives of Johannesburg. Season 2 no season 1 hayi babekusha manje. They didn't play with you there. Okhona nawo unkosikazi kaTira lo yani uphuma silo, she doesn't play with you. Manje uzokushaya like right now, not tomorrow, not next week, like manje message nje I'm going to beat you up, she's going to beat you up. So laba bekho kanjalo, they're not those type of girls. Just as much as Uratile was now going on saying that then I will introduce you to the girls at the posh Bri. But now ukhona omunye abathi Her Majesty ubonakala ngathi uphuma silwe ngathi ithaphiza uphathe uKapa. And she's not like that lady. Happy is not like that. And I've been standing on that one. Nam ukuthi Happy is not that person. Ozokhiphele uKapa. It's the whole thing that I've been last month from episode 1. We are on episode 4. I'm repeating the same thing. Ukuthi abona in Johannesburg, if you are not fake. Finally, you must live a fake life. Happy she is herself. That's the person she is. She like why guys are we saying ukuthi ene uyithaphe ezokhipha uKapa uphuma selo. She's not the person. She'll never beat anyone up lo muntu. Unless we don't see the same, you understand? But I really don't think she's that person. Nalo setshela nomngane wakho omusha uThego sifanele ambone kanjalo, I'm receiver like that on the day of the posh Bri. Like really guys, like what would you say that? Ukuthi umunye umntwana uzokhipha uKapa. That's wrong in so many levels. I really didn't expect that from Uratile after she was saying to people how benhleba ngindaba zaNunurai, and then she becomes this person now. And be like, Happy, uphuma silwe, guys, Happy akayiphuma silwe. We need to stop that. It's not right. So it ends there again when Happy went to the graveyard to seek the husband. Uyikhuluma nje naye about that whole thing ukuthi bra wahamba ngenye indlela, I've even taken off my ring now, you need unlukolle. She said it like that in Sotho. Ke kopa hore unlukolle, I need to move on now. It's time. It's been a year anyways. It's time for her to move on. And I think that whole thing for to go to you shonad with a girl, you died in a car with a girl beside you. But in any case, I've forgiven you. I'm trying to also move on now. Uarabile get it when I learned to Paris country. The last one who's turning to is Uarabile. So Uarabile is gonna come to the graveyard as well to see her dad the next time they come. Because she's gonna be too soon. Yeah, no shame. It also broke me a bit at the graveyard. Oh, I wasn't happy. I was teary. Yeah, Puma guys. Kumina, because I was just like, oh, color there. It wasn't nice, guys, at all. She's still mourning, guys. It's not even a year. Like, It's not even a year. So guys, ke iphelela lapho ke. Next time ke sizobona ke i4 pipe braai, posh braai. We can't wait. I can't wait. I don't know about you guys. You must just let me know what you think. Thank you so much for always watching my channel, What's the Tea, and the generous views, guys, that I receive from you. This channel is taking another direction. YouTube is busy telling me, go to your things and check. I didn't even check yesterday. But bayasho ukuthi no, you're doing really, really well, sisters, with YouTube and this channel and the views and you guys, because nama subscribers amahle ngithandani, ngithanda over. Thank you so much, guys. I love you.